How do we properly differentiate between trusting God's will and not being passive in our lives?
The simplest probably rule for that is what St. Augustine said, which is pray like everything depends on God and work like everything depends on you. Okay. There is a synergy between God's will and our will, and we have to do everything we can while understanding that the results are going to be up to God. We don't always know that we're doing God's will, right? That's part of the problem. So that passivity can come from, well, is this what I'm supposed to be doing or not? So realistically, the discernment kind of always leads this question, have you prayed sufficiently? Have you talked to your spiritual father? Have you, put in the time to figure it out the best you can, utilizing your natural reason or whatever tools that God has given you to do so. The other thing that comes into this is understanding that, there are multiple courses that could be God's will. Like that's a kind of a hard thing to come to terms with. It's gonna be a long time to understand that. But sometimes you choose this course, well, then that's God's will. You choose this course, that's God's will. Like God will work with it either way, right? The time that doesn't come into play is if it's something that's, of course, inherently sinful, then that's not something we should pursue. But presuming it's not inherently sinful, we have options. God gives us free will, and we can choose to go one way or the other. So I think, we pursue, once we decide that this seems to be the best course, right, for, of course, our salvation and fulfillment of our duties and these kinds of factors that come into play, then from there, put in the work. Yeah, you have to give the necessary effort, but with the one caveat that we don't get attached to the results. This is the key point.